One of our key projects is dried plasma, and what I want to show you is what we're doing with freeze-dried plasma. One of the things we would like to get in the hands of medics as far forward as we can possibly go is plasma, and the only way to do that is with a freeze-dried product. The liquid product has a limited shelf life. It has to be maintained at refrigerator temperatures. It's a lot more difficult and heavy to take forward. If we can put it in a dry form, we can certainly move it forward. So we're working with a company in Minnesota that we have a cooperative agreement with, in which they are handling the manufacturing development of the material, and then we're planning for our first clinical trials in the beginning of the next calendar year. What's interesting is that in the meantime, since our special operations folks have wanted this product, we have made an arrangement with the French military that has fielded a freeze-dried plasma, which we're supplying under what's called an expanded access IND approved by the FDA. But unfortunately, it is in bottles, comes in a kit that requires 2 bottles, one with the dried plasma, I don't know if you can see this, and water for injection. And basically what you do is connect the two together, transfer the water, swirl this around, and in about 5 or 6 minutes you have plasma ready to transfuse. What we want to do is to go to a bag system. In other words, get rid of the bottles. The one thing the special operations folks and even the Israeli military, using a German product, as it turns out, also in bottles, is they like it, but they don't like the bottles. So the company in Minnesota, which is called Vascular Solutions, has actually designed a bag that you can put liquid plasma in, freeze it, put it in a freeze dryer, water is pulled out through this little membrane, and basically what they do is they fuse across the bag, cut it, they put it in a kit, you open it, and basically what you have is a bag of powdered plasma. They also provide a bag of water for injection. And by water for injection, what I mean is it's clean enough that you can use it to reconstitute drugs or anything else that you want to reconstitute. And we connect the two together. I'll show you how that's done, and we can reconstitute a unit. Okay, well, what I've done is we've taken the 4 components out of the packaging. We've got the plasma, we've got the water for injection. There is a water transfer set for sending the water over into the dried plasma, and this is a transfusion set that also gets attached after this is reconstituted. So what we're going to do, take these off. And basically what you do is you connect one end in, a little bit of water flow. Connect the other end into the plasma. Open it up. And add the water. As you can see, I'm squeezing it rather than just letting it drip, so that we can get a fairly rapid transfer. Clamp it off. And you can see that it's going into solution fairly quickly. And so basically there it is. That's actually what reconstituted plasma looks like. And in the plasma transfer sets, you usually have a small filter so that if there are any big particles, they get filtered out. There are a number of clinical trials going on in this country today using the liquid plasma that's carried out in temperature controlling containers in order to see whether, in fact, at least in the United States, with say car crash victims or other types of trauma victims, whether early providing transfusion with plasma gives a better survival and a better recovery. Those are going to go on probably for the next year or so. Well, to sum up, I just want to tell you that we have a number of blood products that are in advanced development. A number of them are in clinical trials, and we're going to get them out hopefully get FDA approval and then out into the field sometime within the next 2 to 3 years. Shorter the better. And our whole goal here, as I said, is to save lives on the battlefield. And what we're really trying to do is we're trying to limit the number of hemorrhage deaths that we have seen in various conflicts. And hopefully that we will get there, and then we can keep on going. We have other products that are in the pipeline that are also attack this same type of scenario.
Hi, my